Okay, let's get into your reading, Aquarius. Oh my God. I need you to stop scrolling. The person you are going to marry is so wealthy. And I don't mean comfortable. I don't mean doing okay. I mean the kind of wealthy that changes what's possible for your entire life and the lives of everyone connected to you. And here's the part that made me stop. This person is not coming. They are already here, already in your life right now, already present, already close, already operating in your world. And you have been looking right past them. Not because you missed something obvious, because they arrived so quietly, so naturally, so much like they already belonged, that you filed them as familiar instead of understanding that familiar is exactly what the right person feels like when they arrive. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's go deep into this. Okay, first oracle card. The stepping in was quiet, and quiet arrivals are always the most significant ones. And your guides led with this because this is the reason you don't know it yet. Because the stepping in didn't come with a sign. It didn't arrive as the obvious, undeniable, this person is going to change my life entrance. It came quietly, as a new person in a familiar context, as someone who showed up in an ordinary way and blended into the ordinary before the extraordinary had a chance to reveal itself. And the not announcing itself quality is exactly how the right person arrives most of the time. Not dramatically, not in a way that makes it impossible to miss, just there, present, already in your life, before you understood what that meant. And your guides are showing me something about quiet arrivals, specifically, that the loudest entrances in love are rarely the most lasting ones. And the quiet arrivals, the ones that blend in, the ones that don't demand attention immediately, those are the ones that stay because they arrived as themselves and not as a performance of arrival. And the person the cards are pointing to arrived as themselves. And the themselves is extraordinary, and you are on the verge of seeing it. Okay, second oracle card. The wealthy part is real, understated, built, the kind that shows in how they move rather than what they say. And this oracle card is important because it explains why the wealth might not have been the first thing you noticed, because this person doesn't lead with what they have. They don't announce the wealth or perform it or use it as the first thing they put forward. They carry it quietly. The way people who build real things tend to carry what they have, not as a badge, but as a foundation. And the foundation quality means it's visible in how they move more than in what they say. In the specific ease of someone who is not worried about the things most people are worried about, in the unhurriedness of their decisions, in the way they handle situations that would stress most people without registering stress themselves. And your guides want you to think about who in your life has that quality, the unhurried quality, the ease quality, the not worried in the way most people are worried quality. Because that quality is the wealth showing itself without announcing itself. Okay, third oracle card. The loving part came before the wealthy part revealed itself. And the love is the more important of the two. And the order matters. And your guides are being specific about it. The loving quality, the genuine, how they treat you, how they show up, how they make you feel quality. was visible before the wealth. And this is the most important oracle card because it tells you what to look for. Not the wealth first, the love first. The person who has been showing up consistently, who has been paying attention, who has been treating you with a specific quality of care that goes beyond what the situation requires. And when I say love here, I don't necessarily mean declared love. I mean the quality of love expressed in behavior. The remembering of things you said once, the checking in that goes beyond what's casual, the effort in the moments where effort wasn't required, the being there in the ways that only matter if someone genuinely cares. And that person, the loving one who was there before the wealth revealed itself, is the one the cards are pointing at. Okay, fourth oracle card. You haven't fully seen them yet because you're looking for something that looks different from how they actually look. And this is the most honest oracle card in the reading because there's a picture in your head of what the right person looks like when they arrive, how they show up, what they feel like immediately, the unmistakable quality you've been expecting. And this person doesn't match that picture exactly. Not because they're wrong, because the picture was drawn from something other than the truth, from past experience, from cultural messaging, from this specific way love has been performed around you that you've mistaken for what love actually is. And the real thing, the actual genuine, right for you, real thing, looks different from the performance version. It looks quieter, more consistent, less dramatic. And your guides are asking you, what if the right person doesn't arrive looking like what you imagined? What if they arrive looking like a person who is just already there, already consistent, already showing up, already present before you knew to look? Okay, fifth oracle card. The not knowing it yet is not a failure. It's the natural result of how completely they blended into your life. And your guides want to remove any self-criticism about the not knowing it yet. Because you might be sitting with this reading wondering how you missed it, how someone this significant could be this close, and you didn't fully see it. And your guides are saying, it's not a failure of perception. It's the natural result of how completely they arrived. Because when someone steps into your life and immediately feels like they belong there, when there's no friction in their presence, no awkwardness, no obvious new person quality, the mind categorizes them as familiar rather than significant. And familiar gets filed, and filed things stop being actively noticed. And stopping being actively noticed is not the same as not mattering. And this person has been filed in your life as familiar, when the truth is they are the most significant person in it. Okay, sixth oracle card. The moment you see them clearly is coming, and it's going to feel like, of course it was always them. And there's a moment ahead, and your guides are showing it to me clearly. The moment you see this person for what they actually are, and it's not going to feel like a discovery. It's going to feel like a recognition. The oh, of course quality. The it was always going to be them quality. Because the right person doesn't surprise you when you finally see them. They confirm something you already knew without having words for it yet. And the words are coming. And the recognition is coming. And when it arrives, you're going to look back at the time when you didn't know it yet, And the whole timeline is going to make a different kind of sense. Every interaction that felt like just a normal interaction, every moment you were together that felt ordinary, but had something underneath it that you couldn't name, all of it is going to rearrange into the story of how the of course was always building. Okay, 7th oracle card. Your guides arranged this. The stepping in was not accidental, it was orchestrated. And your guides want you to understand the mechanism of how this happened. Because the stepping in was not random. This person did not enter your life by coincidence. The meeting, however it happened, whatever the circumstances were, was arranged by forces bigger than either of you, by your guides and their guides, and the specific timing of two people whose paths were always supposed to cross. And the crossing happened, and the stepping in happened, and the being in your life is happening right now. And the only variable that hasn't resolved yet is the knowing it. And the knowing it is being arranged too. And the arrangement is what brought you to this reading today. So that when the knowing it arrives, you receive it as the arranged, real, always meant to happen thing. It is the Lovers, the Emperor, the Hermit reversed, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Star, the World, the High Priestess. 11 cards. And I want to take real time with every single one of them. Because every card in this spread is saying something specific about this person or the connection or where it's going. The Lovers first, and the Lovers is the most significant opening card for a reading about the person you're going to marry already being in your life, because the Lovers is the soul recognition card, this is the one knowing that lives underneath conscious awareness. And the Lovers being here tells me that somewhere in you, the recognition has already happened. Not consciously, not with words yet, but somewhere underneath, in the part of you that knows things before you've decided to know them, the Lover's recognition has already fired. And what the Lover's recognition feels like before you've named it is a specific comfort you feel around this person that you can't quite explain, a naturalness, a quality of ease that isn't earned over time because it was there from the beginning. And if you think about the people currently in your life and you sit with the question, around whom do I feel inexplicably at ease? The Lover's card is pointing at the answer, and the Emperor is them completely and specifically. And the Emperor is not just someone with money. The Emperor is someone who built, who created something lasting through real effort and real discipline. And the Emperor evaluates things carefully. They don't make decisions impulsively, and they don't enter situations without intention. And the Emperor being here tells me this person's presence in your life was not careless on their part. The stepping in had intention behind it. Maybe not declared intention, but the specific intention of someone who moves toward things that are worth moving toward, and who recognized something worth moving toward when they encountered you. And the Emperor builds for keeps, and the building has already begun. And the Hermit reversed, is the most specific timing card in this spread, because the Hermit is the private interior, the feelings being carried quietly, the knowing that hasn't been said yet, the person who has been sitting with something without bringing it into the open, and reversed, the cave door opening, the private becoming the visible. And in this reading, the Hermit reversed is this person who has been in the cave with how they feel about you, about to come out. And the cave has been getting smaller because what they're carrying has been getting bigger. And the feeling has reached the size where the cave can't contain it anymore. And the coming out is what produces the knowing it for you. And the Hermit reversed is already in motion, which means the cave door is already opening. And the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is the meeting, the real, both people in it, mutual meeting that happens when two people who have both been feeling something finally say it at the same time. And the Two of Cups being here tells me this is not one-sided, not the Emperor feeling everything while you feel nothing. Both people, both feeling it. And the Two of Cups also tells me something about the quality of the meeting, because the Two of Cups is not the dramatic declaration card. It's the quiet recognition card. Two people looking at each other and both knowing at the same time. And the both knowing quality is what makes the Two of Cups different from every other love card. It's not one person pursuing and the other receiving. It's two people arriving at the same place at the same moment. And that arrival is coming. And the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is the material door opening. The wealth entering your shared life as a real, tangible, this is actually happening foundation. And I want to be specific about what the Ace of Pentacles produces, because it's not just money. It's the end of the financial calculation. The specific quality of a life where money stops being the thing that makes every decision harder than it should be. Where the question of, can I afford this, stops being the first question. And the Ace of Pentacles opening is the beginning of that quality. The real, tangible, in your actual hands beginning, arriving through this person as part of what they bring to the life you build together. And the Ten of Pentacles and two Pentacle cards in this spread is the most significant financial confirmation the cards can give. Because the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning and the Ten of Pentacles is the destination. And the Ten of Pentacles is the generational wealth card. The lasting, built enough for everyone connected to you abundance, not just comfortable. The Ten of Pentacles is the family story changes card. The what comes after you is different because of what you built card. And both Pentacle cards in a reading about the person you're going to marry means the wealthy, loving person who has already stepped in doesn't just bring financial comfort, they bring a generational shift. And the shift reaches past you personally to everyone connected to you. And the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is the wedding, the actual, real, witnessed and celebrated wedding that the title is promising. And I want to say this without softening it, because the card isn't soft about it. The Four of Wands in this spread is the marriage, not an energy of commitment, not a moving in the direction of, the marriage coming with the person who is already stepped in. And the Four of Wands appearing here alongside the Emperor and the Lovers and the Two of Cups is the cards drawing the full arc, recognition, choosing, committing, and all three are confirmed in the same reading about someone who is already there. And the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is the life, the complete nothing missing, everything present life that the marriage builds. And I want to describe what the Ten of Cups actually feels like to live inside, because it's more than happiness. It's the specific quality of a life where you stop waiting for the other shoe to drop, where the good thing being good doesn't come with the low-level brace against when it stops being good, where you wake up and the love is real and the security is real and the home is warm and the people you love are okay and nothing fundamental is missing. And the Ten of Cups in a reading about someone already in your life is the most beautiful card of all, because it means the complete life isn't being built from scratch with a stranger. It's being built with someone who has already been standing next to you. And the star is yours. The confirmation of every quiet wish you've had about love. Every time you hoped for the real thing. Every time you pictured the loving, wealthy, actually the one person, and then talked yourself out of picturing it too clearly because hope without evidence is its own kind of painful. And the star is the universe catching every single one of those hopes and holding them for you. And the star being here means the hopes were always right. Not naive, not too much, right. And the right person is already in your life. And the star has been burning toward them this whole time. And the world is the chapter completing. Specifically the not knowing it yet chapter. The chapter where the right person is present, but not yet seen as what they are. That chapter is completing. The world is drawing the line under the not knowing and beginning the knowing. And what begins on the other side of the world card is the seeing clearly chapter, the of course it was them chapter, the Four of Wands and Ten of Cups chapter. And the world completing means the not knowing it yet has an end date, and the end date is soon. And the High Priestess is last in the tarot spread and most sacred. Because the High Priestess is the keeper of what is true before it's known, the divine knowledge, the connection between what exists and what has not yet been seen. And the High Priestess appearing in this reading is the most significant confirmation that what the cards are describing is not wishful energy. It's truth already real, already in place, already existing in the full sense, even if the knowing of it is still in process. Okay, tea leaf cards, 7 of them, and I'm going deep on every single one. First tea leaf card, the specific ways they've already been showing love, what you've been explaining away, and your guides want to help you see backward. Because this person has been showing love, not declared love, expressed love, love in behavior. And the specific behaviors have a pattern, the checking in that went beyond what the relationship technically required, the remembering of specific things you said, small things, things you mentioned in passing that most people don't retain, and then referencing them later in a way that told you they were actually listening. The showing up in the moments that mattered without being asked. The specific care in how they talk to you versus how they talk to others. A warmth, a consideration, an attention to you specifically that has a different quality from how they operate generally. And every time you noticed these things, you found a reason they meant something else. They're just a caring person. They treat everyone this way. It doesn't mean anything specific. And your guides are saying, it does mean something specific. And the something specific is that they chose you as the recipient of the care that they reserve for what truly matters to them. Next tea leaf card. Them in their private world, what they're carrying about you that you don't know about yet. And your guides are showing me their interior. And the interior is vivid because you are in it, in the thoughts that aren't shared yet, in the feelings they carry in the quiet moments, in the specific private world of someone who knows what they feel, but hasn't yet said it out loud. And what they're carrying about you is not vague or general. It's specific. It has your name in it, your face in it. The specific things about you that became the things they keep returning to in the moments when the mind goes where it actually wants to go. And the private world they carry is larger than anything they've shown on the outside. And the Hermit reversed is the moment the private world becomes the shared one. Next tea leaf card. The moment the lens shifts for you and what triggers it, and there's a specific moment coming, and your guides want you to know what triggers it so you recognize it when it arrives. Because the lens shift, the moment this familiar person becomes visibly the person, is going to be triggered by something small, not a grand gesture, not an undeniable declaration, something small, something they do or say in a specific moment that hits you differently than the same thing would have before. And the hitting differently is the lens adjusting. And once it adjusts, you cannot adjust it back. And after the trigger, after the small thing that does the big thing, every previous interaction is going to rearrange in your memory into the story of how this was always heading here. Next tea leaf card. The conversation that changes the category, how it begins and what it produces, and the conversation is coming. And your guides want to show you how it starts. Because it doesn't start dramatically. It starts as a normal conversation, the kind you've had with this person before, and then something shifts in the middle of it. A word choice, a look, a moment of honesty that wasn't planned, and the conversation becomes something else, and both of you will feel the becoming. The air will change, and there will be a specific moment where both of you know that what's being said is not the surface thing anymore. And the conversation that starts in one category ends in another. And what's in the new category is the beginning of the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And the of course it was them, life. Next tea leaf card. The wealth becoming concrete in your life, the first tangible sign of the foundation they carry, and the wealth is going to reveal itself. And the revealing has a specific quality because it's not an announcement. It's not a look at what I have performance. It's a quiet revealing. Something they handle effortlessly that would require effort for most people. Something they offer naturally that other people would have to think carefully about offering. And the first time the wealth becomes concrete, in a way you can actually feel, the first time the foundation they stand on becomes visible to you, you're going to feel something shift, not because of the wealth itself, because of what the wealth means in the context of someone who is also genuinely loving. And the combination, the wealth and the love, both real, both present, is going to produce a feeling of something arriving that you didn't know you were allowed to want this completely. Next tea leaf card. The people around you seeing it before you fully do, and their response. And there are people in your life who are watching this situation and already understanding something about it that you haven't landed on yet. People who have seen you with this person, who have watched the quality of the interaction, who have noticed something in how you are around them that has a different quality from how you are around other people. And those people have been sitting with what they've noticed and deciding whether to say something. And some of them are going to say something. And when they do, when someone close to you names what they've been seeing, it's going to land in you as a confirmation of something you already felt, but hadn't let yourself fully name. And the last tea leaf card, you in the married life, the ordinary moment where you remember they were already there before you knew it. And your guides ended here because this is the most complete image in the reading. You in the married life, in the 10 of Cups, in the 4 of Wands life that was built, with the Emperor beside you, in the home that the Ace of Pentacles opened the door to, and it's an ordinary day, something completely unremarkable. And in the middle of that ordinary day, you remember they were already there before I knew it, before the lens shifted, before the conversation that changed the category, before the of course moment. They were already in my life and I didn't know yet. And the remembering is going to produce something specific, not just gratitude, although that's there too, but wonder. The specific wonder of understanding that the person you're building your life with was there all along, was placed there all along by forces bigger than either of you. And the understanding of that is one of the most beautiful things a human being gets to feel. Okay, final messages from your guides, 7 of them, and these are the most important ones in the reading. Look at who is already in your life with new eyes. The answer is present, not future. And your guides put this first because it's the most practical thing they can offer. Look at who is already there, not who might arrive, not who you haven't met yet, who is already present, already consistent, already in the orbit, and look with new eyes, not the eyes that categorized them in the beginning, not the eyes that filed them as familiar, the eyes that ask, if I had met this person for the first time today, without the category already assigned, without the filing as familiar already done, what would I see? Because the answer to that question is what the Lover's card is pointing at. And the answer is already in your life. Next, final card. Stop looking for the dramatic arrival. The right person never comes the way movies say they do. And this is the instruction that explains the not knowing it yet more than any other. Because you've been watching for the dramatic arrival, the undeniable entrance. This is obviously the person feeling that arrives complete and fully formed and impossible to question. And that version of love, the movie version, the instant certainty version, is not how the deepest love arrives. The deepest love arrives quietly, as a person who blends in, as a presence that feels natural, as someone who was there before you understood why. And the quiet arrival is not less significant than the dramatic one. It's more, because it arrived as itself and not as a performance. And the love that arrives as itself stays as itself. And staying as itself is what the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups are built on. Next final card. Let the familiarity become the foundation. Natural is not the same as ordinary. And there is a specific risk with someone who stepped in quietly. The risk of familiarity becoming invisible, of someone being so consistently present that their presence stops registering as significant. And your guides are asking you to consciously choose to let the familiarity become the foundation, not to mistake it for ordinary, because the most extraordinary thing about the person you're going to marry might be exactly how natural they feel, how easy, how uncomplicated, how at home. And natural is not the same as ordinary. Natural is what real love feels like from the inside. Ordinary is what real love looks like from the outside to people who have never had it. And what you have in front of you is real love that looks ordinary because it's that natural. Next final card. Be open to the conversation. Don't redirect it back to safe when it starts to go somewhere real. And when the conversation comes, the one the tea leaf cards showed us, let it go where it's going. Because the instinct when a conversation starts to move somewhere significant is to pull it back, to make a joke, to change the subject, to redirect it to the safe version where nothing has to be acknowledged and nothing has to be said. And the safe version delays everything the cards are showing. And the not safe version, the staying in the conversation version, the letting it go where it's going version, is the door to the of course moment and the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands and everything that comes after. So when it starts to go there, and you'll feel it going there, stay. Don't redirect. Let it arrive where it was always going. Next final card. Receive the love before the wealth. The love is the proof the wealth is real, and your guides have a specific instruction about the order of receiving. Receive the love first. Let the loving quality, the showing up, the consistency, the specific care they've already been showing, be what you respond to first, and let the wealth be secondary. Not because the wealth doesn't matter. It does. The Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles in this spread confirmed it, but because the love is the proof that the wealth is arriving in the right hands. A wealthy person who loves you genuinely and a wealthy person who has you are 2 completely different things. And what's coming is the first kind. And the love is how you know. And the knowing is already beginning in the recognizing of everything they've already been showing you. Next final card. Trust the of course when it arrives. Don't let the mind talk you out of the soul's recognition. And this is the most important instruction your guides can give for the moment of recognition itself. When the of course arrives, when the lens shifts and the familiar person becomes visibly the person, trust it. Don't let the mind arrive with its list of reasons this doesn't make sense. It was too familiar to be romantic. It happened too gradually to be real. It didn't feel like how I expected the one to feel. And your guides are saying, all of those objections come from the mind, and the of course comes from the soul. And the soul's recognition is the Lover's card speaking. And the Lover's card is more trustworthy than any objection the mind can produce. And the final message, the last card. Save this and drop a comment. Tell me who came to mind when I said they're already in your life. Save this reading right now, bookmark it, share it today, because when you share something like this, what comes back is tenfold. And drop a comment right now. Who came to mind when I said they've already stepped in? When I described the quiet arrival? When I said they're already present, who showed up in your mind? Because I think you already know. A face appeared, maybe someone you dismissed immediately. That's too familiar. That's just a friend. That can't be them. And your guides are saying, look again. So drop a comment and tell me who came to mind. First name only, or a description. Just tell me something. And come back when the lens shifts. Come back when the of course moment arrives. Come back when the conversation changes the category, and tell me what it felt like when the person who was already there finally became undeniably the person. Because someone watching this right now has a face in their mind that they're afraid to name out loud. And your comment gives them permission to look. And the very last card, the reading's final confirmation. The wealthy, loving person you will marry has already stepped into your life. You just don't know it yet. And the not knowing is almost over. The wealthy, loving person you will marry has already stepped into your life. You just don't know it yet. And the not knowing is almost over. And your guides saved this for last because the plainness of it deserves to be the last thing you hear. The lovers confirmed the soul recognition has already happened beneath the surface. The emperor confirmed who they are. Built, wealthy, deliberate, someone who moves toward things that are worth moving toward. The hermit reversed showed the cave already opening, the private becoming the shared. The Two of Cups confirmed the mutuality, both people, both feeling it. The Ace of Pentacles opened the material door. The Ten of Pentacles showed the generational destination. The Four of Wands confirmed the wedding, written, coming, real. The Ten of Cups showed the complete, nothing missing life as where all of this ends up. The Star confirmed every quiet hope was always accurate. The World completed the not knowing chapter and began the knowing one. And the High Priestess confirmed the sacred, already real, divinely arranged truth of all of it. And the person at the center of all of it is already there, already in your life, already present, already patient, already loving you in the only ways available while you didn't know it yet. And your guides want you to go back into your life today with different eyes. The eyes that look at who is already there and ask, what if it's you? Because the cards say it's someone already present, and your soul already knows who. And the knowing is about to become the knowing. Okay. To bring this home, the wealthy, loving person you will marry has already stepped into your life. You just don't know it yet. And the cards showed us everything. Your guides told us the stepping in was quiet, and quiet arrivals are always the most significant ones, that the wealthy part is real and understated, visible in how they move rather than what they say, that the loving part came before the wealthy part revealed itself, and the love is the more important of the two, that you haven't fully seen them yet because you're looking for something that looks different from how they actually look. That the not knowing it yet is not a failure, it's the natural result of how completely they blended in. That the moment you see them clearly is coming and it's going to feel like of course. And that the stepping in was not accidental, it was arranged by your guides and theirs. The lovers confirmed the soul recognition has already happened beneath conscious awareness. The emperor confirmed who they are, the built, deliberate, wealthy in the lasting kind way. The Hermit reversed showed the cave already opening and the private world about to become the shared one. The Two of Cups confirmed the mutuality, both people arriving at the same place at the same time. The Ace of Pentacles opened the material door, the real tangible foundation entering your shared life. The Ten of Pentacles showed the generational destination, the wealth that reaches beyond you to everyone connected to you. The Four of Wands confirmed the marriage, witnessed, celebrated, already written. The Ten of Cups showed the complete nothing missing life as the destination of everything. The Star confirmed every quiet hope about love was always pointing at something real. The World completed the not knowing chapter and began the knowing one. And the High Priestess confirmed the sacred and already real truth of the whole reading. And the tea leaf cards showed the specific ways they've already been showing love that you've been explaining away, them in their private world carrying you in ways you don't know about yet. The moment the lens shifts and what triggers it, the conversation coming that changes the category, the wealth becoming concrete in a quiet revealing, the people around you seeing it before you fully do, and you in the married life, in the ordinary moment where you remember they were already there before you knew it. Look at who is already in your life with new eyes. The answer is present, not future. Stop looking for the dramatic arrival. The right person came quietly. Let the familiarity become the foundation. Natural is not the same as ordinary. Be open to the conversation and don't redirect it back to safe when it starts to go somewhere real. Receive the love before the wealth. The love is the proof the wealth is real. Trust the of course when it arrives. Don't let the mind talk you out of the soul's recognition. All of it confirming the wealthy, loving person you will marry has already stepped into your life. You just don't know it yet, and the not knowing is almost over. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim this, and my person is already in my life, and I see them with new eyes, and the of course moment is coming. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today, and drop a comment and tell me who came to mind. I want to know, and I want you to come back when the lens shifts. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.